Are you guys looking to green all your shots on NBA 26? Well, you got to be using our brand new updated Panda Auto Green version 3.7 script. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the exact settings I'm using and how to set it up if you're playing on the PlayStation 5, Xbox, or your PC. Because if you have the brand new Panda Tempo v3.7 on, all you have to do is use your square button to shoot. And long as you guys time it decently well, you're going to be getting tempo greens every single time. And again, to go ahead and get access to the script, go ahead and click on the first link in the description and or the pinned comment. So let's get started with the setup. Here's how to download the best Panda Green script onto your Cronus Zen. Go ahead and click on the first link in the description or in the pinned comments below, guys. That's going to bring you guys over onto our school community. That is SKOOL, all right? And again, the community is just called Lethal Panda Basketball. You guys can go ahead and join. We have over 1,100 active members. And again, to join, you just go ahead and click on this. Once you're in here, all you guys want to do is click on the Classrooms tab, okay? Once you've paid, you guys will unlock this tier. Here's what that looks like, right? You just go ahead and click on Classrooms, click on Panda Green, and you guys can see you'll be able to download the script, and that's right here. You can see Panda Auto Green. Right now it's version 3.7. Right-click on it, and go ahead and hit download here, okay? Make sure you guys are doing all of this, because as soon as you hit download, you can see it just goes into your right-hand downloads tab here. And again, that's happening because I'm using the Chrome browser, right? So on your laptop or your PC, make sure you use Google Chrome to download the script, all right? Once you're done, open up your Zen Studios. And now we're going to add the script onto our Zen. To do that, all you have to do is simply plug in the Cronus Zen on the right-hand side. You guys see me do it right here. This is how it should be plugged in, all right? The other end of this wire is going to go into your laptop or your PC, whatever you're using to run the Zen Studios. Once we're in here, all you want to do is follow my mouse cursor, okay? You want to go to the top left-hand side, press on File, and then come down to where it says Open, okay? Go ahead and click on that, and this page is going to pop in. You want to click on your downloads, and you'll see the Panda Green right here. Right-click, and go ahead and press Open, all right? You want to make sure the Panda Green now has our updated human logic for your account safety, all right? Once it does, go over to the Programmers tab, and I'll show you how to delete an old script and add in the new one, okay? So once you're here, you want to go to the left-hand side and press the 6 little lines, okay? You see it says GPC scripts. Now you see the version 7 up here, right? To delete the older one, all you do is just right-click and drag and drop them in the trash bin. So if you had anything in your other slots, just literally right-click, put them in the trash bin, delete everything old, all right? To add the newest one in, the 3.7 right now, just right-click, drag and drop into the bottom. It'll be pitch black like this. Perfect. And then final step is hit this play button that's flashing at you, right? So it programs, aka saves the script onto our Zen, all right? And again, I'll show you how to turn it on once it does save as well, all right? To turn on the script, all you do is press the right side big blue button, right? Each time you press, you go through the script. It's that simple. Now let's get into the PS5 and the Xbox setup. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we got our Xbox controller connected to the Zen. And next, we're going to turn on the script. To do that, press the right side big blue button on the Zen. You guys can see my fat fingers down there. But there we go. Panda Green right over here. Version 3.7. Now to enter the script, right? All you're going to do is press LT and then the 3 little lines button here. Okay, so hold LT first and then the 3 little lines button there. And you might be wondering, Panda, why are you wireless? And the reason is I'm playing on my PC right now, just so I can show you guys how to adjust everything on the controller, right? When you're playing, make sure you guys are wired to the Zen so you don't get any lag or anything, all right? Now, once we are inside of the script, it's super easy to adjust, right? If you guys wanted to turn things on or off, it's just up or down on the D-pad, okay? You can see if I press up or down, that's how you adjust things on or off. If you wanted to scroll through rest of the mods, it's just left or right on the D-pad. You guys can see each time you press, you're going to go through everything. First step, keep pressing left on the D-pad until you're at our Panda Tempo, right? This is the most consistent way to shoot right now. All this does when you turn it on, which everyone should do, just press up on the D-pad, turn it on. Now, whenever to exit the script, all you're going to do is press B. Now, all I want you to do is go into My Court, make sure you put it into online timing, okay? And then just take 5 to 10 shots with your square button, right? Again, you still have to time your shot. You still got to be good at the game. It's just let the tempo help you green more shots, right? Now, let's say for whatever reason it's not working, you're getting lates and earlies. Here's how you adjust, right? To enter the script again, LT, 3 lower lines. All you want to do is press right on the D-pad when you're on Panda Tempo. And you want to go to the millisecond value, right? Right over here, 12 milliseconds. If you guys are in-game and you get late, you press down on the D-pad, decrease the value, right? If you guys are in game and you get earlies, you press up and increase the values, right? So lates, down, earlies, press up, okay? And it's simple. I personally leave mine at 15, guys. That's what I do. I just leave it at 15. And that is literally the only thing I turn on in the Panda version 3.7. I don't use anything else. You guys can see all the other mods. You guys can try them out if you want. Now, one thing when you have the Panda Tempo on right here, the Tempo V 3.7, right, is you can see your square button or X button is going to be remapped to your left stick. So if you want to steal on defense now, you got to press the left stick in, all right? It's that simple. Once you're done adjusting, just go ahead and press B. Have fun greening more shots. Here's how to do the PlayStation 5 button spam bypass so you can use your script on the PlayStation 5. First thing you want to do is go into your settings tab and go ahead and turn on your controller. You guys can see right now my controller isn't working. So if that ever happens to you, just simply unplug the power from the top. Again, the other end of this USB-C cable is going into the front of my PS5, all right? But again, just plug it back in. Doesn't matter if you plug the other end into the front or back. I just do the front. And make sure where your controller is plugged in, it's green, okay? And you can see it just says Zen at the top. Once it does, you guys can see my controller is on. Go down to accessories here, press X. You want to go to controller in general and make sure your communication method is set to use USB cable, okay? Make sure that's first. Then this step must be done every single time before you turn on the script. And all you want to do is hover over turn off accessories. Go ahead and press the right side big blue button on the Zen and make sure it just says Zen on here, all right? Once it does, all we want to do is pick up your controller, hold down the right on the D-pad the whole time, and then quick press this little blue button on the back one time, okay? Again, this little blue button, just quick press it one time. So I'm going to do it and show you guys, right? Quick press it one time. It'll disconnect your controller, and then look, it does that button spam, and make sure on the Zen screen, it only says the Zen, okay? You can see it did the button spam. Perfect. Now you guys are ready to go and turn on the script. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we are over on our PlayStation 5, and the first thing before you ever turn on the script, make sure you guys have went ahead and done the PS5 button spam bypass. You guys have seen me play that video for you. Make sure you do that or the script will not work, alright? But once that's done, just press the right side big blue button and you guys will be on the script, alright? Make sure your My Court is in online timing, okay? That's the best way to test. Make sure it's in online timing so all your timing is good. Now, to enter the script, all we're going to do is press L2 and options up here. Once you guys are inside of the script, it's easy to adjust, guys. All you do is press up or down on the D-pad, okay? So you can see each time I press up or down, turn things on or off, right? Now, to scroll through the rest of the script, it's just going to be left or right on your D-pads. You guys can see it really is that simple. Just left or right on your D-pads, right? Now, the first thing I want everyone to do is go over here where it says Tempo V 3.7. All right, this is the most consistent way to shoot in 2K right now. So you want to make sure you turn this on, okay? And all this means is every time now that you take shots with the square button, it's going to give you tempo greens, all right? So just turn it on. Go ahead and press circle after to exit the script. And now literally go into My Court and take 5 to 10 shots. Just use your square button. And again, you still have to time your shots a little bit, guys, okay? You still got to play the game. But long as you guys are close to your green window, you're going to get tempo greens every single time, okay? That's how easy it is. Now, if you did have to adjust your values, here's how you do that. You press L2 in options again, and then you press right on the D-pad, and you want to look for tempo millisecond right here, right? If you're in game and you keep getting lates, you'll press down on the D-pad, decrease the value. If you guys are in game and you keep getting earlies, you just press up and increase, guys. That's literally how easy it is, okay? Do not complicate this. This is the only thing I turn on. I only turn on the Panda Tempo, and I literally go crazy, guys, all right? And again, keep your values. Personally, for me, I know a lot of you guys always ask for values. Every one of our 1,100 active members on the school community, I've seen everyone's values. Most of them are between 10 milliseconds and 15 milliseconds, okay? And again, this all depends on your internet and your build. But for most people, those are good starting points. 10 or 15 or somewhere in that range, okay? Try it out. See how you guys do, all right? I don't use anything else. I don't use a no dip shot. If you had this on, all you do is you hold L2, use your square button to shoot, and it's going to give you no dip shots. Absolutely insane. It's pretty good. Meter dunks, defense, same thing. You have it on, you just hold L2, and it's going to keep you in front of your guy, right? Auto green, I'm not a fan of anymore, guys. I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of it. It's not as consistent with all the patches, okay? so I don't even use it. Next is the auto quick stop, auto dribbles. If you have the auto dribbles on, you just use your D-pads and it's going to go ahead and perform different dribble moves, right? Again, I can't do it while I'm inside the script. Once you're in game, you guys will be able to, right? And then unlimited stamina, you just hold R2, run around, and you're going to have unlimited stamina. Now, one thing I do want to mention, when you have the tempo on, right, the Panda tempo right here, your square button is going to be remapped. So if you want to steal on defense or just press square throughout your game, you're going to have to press your left stick in, okay? Because our square button now is used for tempo, it can't be used in game anymore. So you have to press your left stick in, aka L3, okay? Once you're done adjusting everything, all you do is press circle. You're back at the main menu, ready to go green more shots. Enjoy your game.